Alright, so this is the first live in here in months. Because the reason why I didn't go live after 23rd of December 2024 is because on the 26th of December 2024 my phone broke and I accidentally dropped it. For 1 month I remained without phone, and on January I got a new phone, which is this one. And I didn't think of streaming. So this is I didn't think of a Minecraft world either. And today it's time to create a new piece of a new life for creating. So here we set our difficulty to peaceful, because I don't know how to beat Minecraft yet, and I just wanted to be a little more creative. Because might as well stop. I bet this is gonna be serious, but there's still a few exceptions of peaceful. Very peaceful means you don't die. The shoot that's good. No. Alright. Oh yeah, bro. This is my new world. Are you serious? So I just spawned in the take a bite. Close the rules. I'm gonna tear down a piece of wood. I'm gonna turn it into a crafting table. And then I need to chop another piece of wood. Because I need the wood to turn this into for wood sticks. But then I have enough of this, but I still need one more wood. Because I needed So after that I got my sports bones and crafted a beat. But then I still got enough sticks, so I got more. Actually build a staircase, but the reason why it's looking like this is because I don't. This is your limit on digging dirt. How dare you mine more dirt? Okay, I'll place it back. I didn't have enough dirt for my house completion, which left 2 pieces left. It was because of my cobblestone. So after that, but you wonder, why can't I get enough pieces? Because I didn't mine Already, I need to go back to the mines to mine again. That's the reason why this comes in. Okay, now we should get a pop. But we didn't get enough for the diamond tools because it needs a ton of materials. But I'm telling you why I need to go to a cave to die. Before you go to cave, I need to mine coal. Just sometimes in caves if you wanted to. But you need to find coal outside before you can find it inside. Because then you can't see anything. But then I did that for nothing. Just for that last piece. Alright, I have gotten 7 pieces. I did a mistake. As you can see, you know that? I actually tasked from them. But then I realized, oh no, I need even more sticks. The reason to why I said that is because I even need sticks for torches. But without enough sticks, I can need torches. Wait a sec, I just wanted to and place that back. I played that. And recently I was done this by hanging my new stone on. And that was at the era of mountains where I go And then it was time for the caves era, where I will go to diamond. And then it came the never era and then the end era. But then another year came. The peaceful era will be forever. The era will restart their eras from the wood era because they were crafting even more wood tools and requiring wood products. If you were on that era, eras will happen every year because then eras used to be too long for like 100 years each one. When they discovered something, era was discovered. Era was when papers discovered it. The first era was the wood era. The second era was the stone era. First was the human age. As you can see, I accidentally got into snow after 6 minutes. And I got my first damage. Oh my god, I did my first damage. My first damage from snow. I hate snow. How to spot the difference between snow? First, look for textures. If the texture is this, don't touch it. This is powder snow. This could be powder snow. The texture looks like that. Ouch. Plus, look for differences. If there is a snow in it, it's normal. But if it's not, then it shouldn't be snow. But there's some snow piles that don't have snow in them. But it's normal. If they don't have snow in them, you could be melted completely if you completely win it. So you have to be careful. Take your steps. When I got this step, I got stuck in the middle of everything. And I tried jumping in. Ouch! No! No. Holy. That... I climbed this mountain for too long. Ouch! Oh! And the snow caused me to go to the beginning of a mountain. Okay. So that stupid snow had caused me to go from the end and to the beginning. That is annoying. Because I need to immediately run when I meet snow. That's it. When I got to this section, it was a bit complicated. Since I thought it was snow, it wasn't, and was powdered. So I had to do these steps. And then I realized that one of my ways to access the block. Oh. Look for... This is what snow looks like. If you see it, it's normal. But if you see textures... If you see text like this, and not... But yeah, I even had to break things during the way. If you see texture like this, it's probably... But if you saw textures like this, it could be powdered snow. Powder spawn on low sides of mountains. So on higher sides, there should be less amount to spawn. My luckiest unfortunate. After I got the iron, I unfortunately need to pick 9. Which was pretty easy, but it consumed a ton of durability. I'm a stone sword. But the one iron wasn't enough. But the reason why I climbed is because iron spawned more often outside. So after that, and immediately after I got to the top part, I wasn't even need to go to the mountains anymore. So I saw that, but I was blind. So you could see that I did some tiny differences and measured that. But it was during the snow side that I had accidentally stepped on a landmine during the... I was very close to it. Mistake. I was just about to touch it, but it was too far. And I needed my cobblestone. To fix that, I had to mine a ton of cobblestone. This is a trick sleeve, which is literally called a sleeve. But as you can see, I only need 3. Do you know why? But first, I needed the furnace. Alright, so I will get a furnace real quick. But then I need coal. But I didn't realize that coal was also required for smelting. So I need to get coal. I thought I'd get coal. But if you don't get coal, you can't go from the store era to iron era because iron is obtained. It's always obtained. You can't go further if you don't have a furnace. And if you don't even have one, see what about you? You don't even need. You only need outside ones, and then you go to inside. After 10 minutes, I heard my first ever cave sound. After 10 minutes, my first ever ultimate mine was at 60.49. But as you can see, the store durability was more consumed because it needed more momentum. But just before that, I even found a ton of iron in the process. I wonder if I could need that. As you can see, I need to mine a ton in the process. And yeah, I just mine the iron for fun. I promise you, this is a ton of iron. But yeah, I kept it as a gift, so I wouldn't get recommended soon. But then, unfortunately, I didn't have time for a cave travel. Just before I was about to begin the diamond era, this happened. Oh, oops, I forgot my... And then I did the first off and at 11:36 because I wasn't looking. Then I recovered both my furnace and my nickels. And then, no. But then I started cooking the thing, but I stopped for a little. But why? This is because I needed 4 torches. So I crafted torches and then went back to the mining. After it got to 2 rounds, I immediately pulled the coal out because I realized that it could work without playing. And after I got my 3 iron, I didn't need the furnace anymore, since this is the only thing I need. But the furnace was still working and transported another item. But as you can see, I left the furnace alone at 12:45 because I didn't need it anymore. But as you can see, it was a really steep fall in this happened. Alright, fall into caves. But just before I was about to give up, I found more sticks. But then I realized how much sticks I need for all of the elements. But that's where my mind came. Placed every single block and noticed the sword has 1 stick. The axe had 2. The pickaxe had 2. The shovel had 2. And the egg. I need to get 9. So the sword had 1. The axe got 2. The pickaxe got 2. The hoe got 2. And the hoe got 2. So we need to keep 9. So we only need to use 15 of these. So we need to create 50 torches. Which is kind of simple, but it isn't. So that's why I need to put on. Rest of the coal is not spent. But eventually the rest of the coal was actually used for torches. I quickly got to it. And I got up to 25, which is pretty impressive. But the annoying part was that I needed to break the cobble. Nearly every time I found it there. But I tried to go even more in the caves, but I can't. And accidentally leave spots. Instead of going into main caves, I got into even mainer caves. Like that. As soon as I got to this cave, I began mining. And you know that what? There was a ton more gold. Actually, I meant coal, but I'm stupid. You won't believe how much coal came out of this. Over 10 coal. This is the most common ore. And the most important. You can't go from diamonds without the furnace. And the furnace needs to smell like soap. But unfortunately, this isn't the true thing. Why did this guy steal my with coal? This is because in the new update, they added this, but why didn't it go to that? This is because he was on another biome that didn't spawn the element. So, but this is the official reason why he was going instead. I calculated which was 9 and did 30 minus 7, which I need to only mine 23 coal left. But as you can see, most of it was spent on nothing and was kept there forever. But not only that happened, actually mine even more coal I discovered. I discovered too much coal, and my starter pickaxe, my first low durability pickaxe, came at 5042 when I was mining coal. Eventually, it gave me a warning where I was getting the yellow warning disposal, which meant it could be recharged if this light goes red. But if it got red, you need to charge it immediately due to the fact that if it was on orange, then this will be a pretty severe alert. You need to charge it in just 30 minutes. To charge it immediately until you get the red alert. You need to charge it soon as possible. But finally, you know what Y means? 20. So I did the calculation 30 minus 20, but that means I only might have to mine one more. I only mined one more of this because only 9 was left. Unfortunately, I only mined tons of it, and I only became at the... Unfortunately, I only mined that left, and I was used. But I still need arrow pick for save durability, which is a pretty needy thing. I began ignoring the coal because it was like that, but then I found pretty unlucky things, like this cave, which didn't give me enough and had to mine with a stone, which consumed even more of its durability. And now it turned red. They gave me warnings. Alright. But I still need it for backups. But if I was diamond arrow stupid. So as you can see, it wasn't bad. But the bad news is that this cave was for nothing. And I spent all of my torches on this cave. But alone, this wasn't alone because I still had 3 stacks left. Which you know why I wasn't. So I spent another one of the torches from here to see what I can find. But I need to find diamond or a really deep cave. But not caves like that. Unfortunately, in midnight, I climbed. At midnight, when I didn't find even a diamond there, I left the cave at midnight. Oh my gosh, I left the cave at midnight. But then I did a mistake. As you can see, I had to climb down. I need to steep climb myself. Unfortunately, I need to do some fall damage during this trip. Doing a half damage, another half damage. Then I did this. It looked fine, but the first XP bar happened But I was so lucky. Midnight, I tried to find a place to sleep, and I found it the best village in the world. I found it the spruce village in between the mountains, and it was a really beautiful spawn. But I thought, wait a sec, this is for nothing? I thought so. But I forgot to turn it into iron pick. I'm stupid! I was very stupid knowing that. But I know I had to mine wood at the villagers, but I wouldn't get that. I only just mined a piece of wood while over here, but I saw the first new feature, the barking wolves. I had to get extra sticks due to the fact that I will throw this away. Then I threw 3 of these away, and then I broke the crafting table, but oh my god! Why? Throw away! This is my first time to throw away 3 wood, but I saw the new feature after something like that. Then I got myself an iron pick, but as you can see, it left me 11, which I thought I was fucking too much. Cut my 3 sticks, I tried to see more of it, But unfortunately, I only did 4, which was even more surprising. It kept making some sounds, but that was from the vault or something. I thought it was a new feature, but I was wrong. But that means it didn't mean I could sleep, because I cannot sleep anymore. Day was about to come before I could even go to sleep. But then, the moment the day happened. Not a day. During this moment, I couldn't find myself in a single house. So, alright. I think I'm not sleepy now. But I was about to sleep in one of the homes. But they were all cartographic, which meant I couldn't sleep in them. They were all cartographer homes. Day was about to come. The moment of truth. We did not sleep. And then it was too late to even investigate. The villagers woke up. But I realized I never slept in that day. Yep, I didn't sleep. This is a village weirdly, because it only had cartographer homes. But you wonder, why is there only cartographer homes at this village? You wonder why. I thought it was a pretty bunker, but the best village, it wasn't this. Because when I saw the homes, I realized that the whole village was on the top of it. I considered myself pretty dumb until I saw this. Nah. This is the weirdest because it had the most cartographer homes. What the hell? It's pretty weird since I didn't want all of this room. But then I saw the best village, but I trashed the village upon looking. This is because it had too many cartographers in there. So immediately after 2 minutes, I left the village because I was like, wait, that's weird. And I found it a village. This is the scene in that it was the coordinates. But then I found it a pretty distant cave. But then I had to choose 2 sides. I chose that one. It was the biggest mistake of my life. I didn't took this side, and the cave was slowly building. But then it turned into a water cave. I realized I have to spend my first durability on my epic. But I didn't saw that because I saw a cave. But that cave was even more water. What the? I didn't give up, and I saw the cave called peacuful. But unfortunately, the peacuful had water. And I don't love water. Okay. And then my first phone, I got 5% broke. So my first charging simple, the left charging. But then after I got to the light side, oh my dude, this is the. But that was pretty weird. It was a steep cave. And okay, that has to be cool hit. I got to this point where I was starting feeling water, but no, I don't love that because it keeps pushing me. Yeah, I touched the first water. Oh, I got my first both achievement. Oh, and then I touched the first water, and around 24 minutes, which is almost an entire cycle. But then, yes, sir. I saw the first diesel ring, which meant diamonds could generate. But it wasn't late, but it was pretty bad news because the cave went up. Oh no. But then it went down again. Oh, alright. It went even down, but then, guys. I realized that it was a water cave. And show chances with the and as a no response, I left it immediately and tried to see another. But then I found just kidding. Then I saw peace. There was multiple waters that were walking me around. The first time diamonds was pretty. But then not only did I saw more deep state in that cave, and also I tried going and I spent the whole stack without even finding diamonds. But then I got so deep, I saw lava for the first time. What the heck? Dude, oh my god. I had no choice but to go to the water. But the worst thing happened. I shouldn't have chose that side, because that side was the worst. Famine down. Anyone that got to this side had to worry over water. So, no choice but to go there. But there it is. You fake me. As you can see, I didn't give up it and tried to go to this deepest cave in the world. It looks like the deepest cave in the world, but the cave got me up. What is this cave playing with me around? It kind of played me a little bit, but oh no, Alright, I need to do another, but it could do pretty hard jumps and pretty splits. But I immediately chose this side because it was wet water, but I was wrong. It just redirected me to this cave. No, I need to only choose right side. But then, oh no, bro, I got down. No, instead I got to. Oh no! Ah! Okay, man. Okay, I saw it the first time. Oh, what the? Yes. I mined the first diamonds, but it wasn't a first ore, as you can see. It was a 2 ore. Yeah. From it, I created the first tool for completion. I created a sword out of block. But unfortunately, not only do I need more of this, but I also need to need armor. But yeah, that's the most expensive one. Is sitting on 8 diamonds. It's almost the whole crafting size. That's impressive, diamond. For me to protect the diamonds, I had to go to a village. But slowly, the cave will get a bunch laggy. Wait, is that a safe thing I just explored? Oh, the hips will be. I thought. But then I tried to find. I need to mine a ton. No! It was a block off. Aww. Dang it. The cave let me more up. From the cup. Wait, why did I hear voices right here? I was right. Oh, but it got me that up until I saw dripstick. Alright, got me down till dripstick. Oh, I had to do a clutch on the water. Alright. Third, how can I explore this cave? Oh my goodness, is that a mine shaft? Well, that's me. How the heck is there a spot here? Maybe it was the problem. Why is there light? Oh. What if my shoe crashed? What the? Oh my. What if I go down here? Well, that's just that idea. What could happen? To the deep slate core. Oh, but then I spent it 64. Is this the worst cave I ever abandoned? Oh, I spam my life on this. but then I tried. Oh, stupidest. No, this was. Oh my gosh. Dead end. It came to dead end. Have been body. This is a mistake because it took spot tricking. I will retrace my path, guys, because I was supposed to go to destroy the cave with this. Because this and let's choose a little bit version. No way. No way, it actually has diamonds, guys. Let's go to a more bigger cave than this. No man. But how about this? Oh wait. Okay, I'm going here. Apologizes. No. This is just a copy of a cave that I said. They're very small streets. I'm spending a ton of torches on this. No. I will retrace my path from the small caves to the big cave. Because it will spawn more diamonds in there. Alright, no tracing it. Oh, spin another stack. No more, I have more stack. Diamonds should be spawning. My phone! Oh, what the hell? Oh, how is this cave so big? How did it go from this to this? Can you explain in the comments why to that? Whoa. It's getting deeper, but... Yeah, no, this is just too small. There will be less diamonds in there. Ah! That's it! You're an object. You're fired. Uh-oh. You fired from the official in mining company. What did I told you? Bro, I didn't sign there. I didn't even sign to go there. Nothing. No. Player David wants to shut you fuck. Oh, I do not. But you don't listen to David. He's in a concrete. Alright? Singly no. It's in a concrete. Oh no. Eventually I lost this. And I didn't even break. Oh wait, it broke. What? But then it looped me back. Oh no. Oh no, it was just a loop. I got into a loop. Oh, I need to take a tour.
David, te rog eu, lasă-mă că...
Ok, no, lasă-mă.
Du-te, mă, în partea aia și lasă-mă, mă. Ia-ți încărcatul.
Acum. Oh, my mom's angry. You know this game is real sweet. No! Oh, I fall off these. You have not enough. What the? I told you I have a. You're not perfect. college downloads. Boom. I really want to give up in this place. Okay. But I'm gonna live smash it these maybe. I will maybe live play smash it these on this desk. Unfortunately, this is season 1, episode 1, and it looks like this is a complete dead end. I need to change every single door. And no.